Hello people of the internet, we are the Diamond Dudes, and today we are going to be unboxing King Cold by SH Figuarts. Now, heck, this figure is so big, well the box at least, is so big, it's bigger than the, heck, you couldn't even see the martial arts tournament ring, because how big it is. Heck, we're gonna have to, holy cow, it's so big. Jeez, this is big. Holy macarons.
Well, when our guy delivered it to us, he had it in one of those reusable shopping bags. And I thought he brought more guys to show me. But yeah, I was like, oh, wow, this is huge.
Yeah, we thought it was smaller. When I saw the image that my dad sent me, when I was with my mom.
Mommy.
Mama.
Mommy.
Mama.
Yeah, I forget what that's from, but yeah. Let me get up here.
That's all just accessories and a stolen sword. It isn't even the same size.
Well, that's what people have noted, that in the anime and the manga, the sword somehow becomes much larger once Cold holds it, so.
Who knows?
Maybe that's his version of the spirit sword, huh?
That's...
But yeah, they were saying that possibly the sword could change size depending on the holder, but it's probably just an inconsistency of the art. That's his toilet. I'm joking.
going to take a crap in here.
Well, I guess we can double it as King Piccolo's throne or Guru's throne. Well, we don't have a Guru, but I was thinking if we could probably have King Piccolo stand in as Guru. Because I don't want to spend $500 on Guru. That's just too much. I mean, if I can get those Godzilla toys for $100 or less, usually the big giant Godzilla and King Kongs, it's like, yeah.
Which have more articulation.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
If he can stand out of the chairs.
I think he can, but still. Yeah, because I mean, if I can get a giant, 1 foot tall Godzilla toy, like.
I'd rather get a statue.
Yeah, well, I don't think that they have a statue even, but still, it's like if I can get those big giant Godzilla toys for less than $100, then why the heck is Guru $500? That's gouging.
Well, yeah, because it's because it's SH.
Yeah, SH really likes to gouge their clients.
Holy macaroons!
Well, there's two capes because one's for when he's sitting on the throne and one's for when he's standing. But yeah, they really do gouge their buyers, their clients.
Like us.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying we should need to slow down and only get the people who really absolutely want, and they better not be over $100 because I think I'm about done doing that.
Yeah.
Well, that Glorio, I know we go on about it every time, but yeah, how in the heck is Glorio $95 and the Super Saiyan Z Brawly is $90? It's like, okay, there's like 1/3 of the plastic at least, or less.
Even Mini Daima Vegeta,
yeah,
Super Saiyan 3 is like $104.
Yeah, that's just insane. And the regular Mini Daima Vegeta is like 25
we started
or 30.
off Big Bad Price Store.
Yeah.
Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, they have horrid prices. Yeah, they have horrid prices.
They should call it Big Bad Prices.
Big Bad Price Gouge.
Yeah, for those people who buy on Big Bad Price Gouge.
Yeah, we feel sorry for you.
Yeah, heck, even on the official Tamashii website store, it's much cheaper. Heck,
well, I guess Big Bad Toy Store supposedly cuts you discounts for every 2 or 3 figures you buy, but still, you're better off buying them elsewhere.
So yeah, stopping the ranting about this giant.
Yeah, let's start talking about the figure we're actually. Yeah, I mean, he is pretty darn huge.
These are accessories.
That's
when he's sitting.
Well, yeah, when he's sitting on his throne. Yeah, we get it. Well, throne's
another term for
toilet. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's quit making fart noises.
All right, I'll stop. It's kind of funny.
I know.
And yeah, this is
some kind of
fingers.
Attack.
I think it's like, give me your sword.
Come here. I totally won't try to attack you with your own sword, I promise.
He actually tried to.
Well,
was Trunks dumb enough to give it to him?
Well, yeah, but Trunks is so much more powerful, it doesn't matter. basically.
Yeah, he just gave it to him to just.
Just to make him think that he could possibly win, and then he just trounces him.
Yeah.
So there's not really that many heads, though. I think there's only it's 3 extra heads. So that's not too bad, actually. But yeah, you get, let's see, 4 sets of hands total.
And another cross
Yeah, crossed arm. I don't.
Heck, even Corrin's gonna have a cross arm.
Yeah, I think Corrin, Chi-Chi, Roshi, they're gonna have baby Trunks with cross arms.
And yeah, these are the swords. These are the holding swords.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind the cross arms, except for that's kind of like a signature pose for Piccolo and Vegeta. And I think 18 might do it once. But if you give for every single character, it's no longer a signature pose.
Yeah, the androids do it. Well, obviously not 19 and 20.
And he has 2 different head sculpts because I'm pretty sure 2 of the heads will work for one, and one, 2 will work for the other. But...
It's like he's shocked or angry.
Yeah, let's put the extra head sculpt.
It looks like a bull.
A bull?
Like a bull.
Yeah, like a bull, male cow. Yeah. I'm not sure you're saying ball or bull. Yeah.
It looks like a bull.
Okay, so I mean, the faces do have pretty good expression. Okay, yeah, don't change it the angle too much. Yeah, there it goes. Okay.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think it does look good. Okay, let's bring the figure back.
I've been so excited to get this figure.
Yeah, I know it was one we've been waiting a while for, and typically it's at least $200 or $300. I think our guy got it to us for about $100. So
yeah, you can also every single SH sword, you have to remove the ball socket.
Yeah, I mean otherwise the hand would, how do you say, lose its strength of position. So I mean I can understand that. Just if those little ball sockets get
lost, you're screwed.
Well, I mean that, and you have to be careful with it. If they don't come out at first, just be persistent, be patient.
And yeah, here's this.
Giant sword. Yeah, it's too thick. So if you're thinking, I can put a giant sword in Trunks' hand, no, the handle is much too thick.
Wait a second.
No, you'll break the frickin' hand trying to jab it in there. There's no way. It doesn't even fit. Yeah, as I was saying, there's no way in heck.
Maybe the sword adjusts to the user.
That's what someone was trying to theorize, but I think it's just that there's a lot of inconsistencies to Toriyama's art. Like sometimes Vegeta's armor has the little yellow markings on the boots and on the tips, and other times it doesn't.
No, but I think that literally also happens to. That happens a lot to One Piece author Oda. I remember one time I saw a manga panel. Well, we're not in the time skip yet, but we're still in East Blue. But yeah, in the time skip, Luffy has a scar in his chest. Oda drew the scar on Zoro instead of Luffy. And in the anime, I think there was 2 Zoros in one scene.
Oh, jeez.
And yeah, I think one of the further arcs.
Well, I think they showed an inconsistency for the anime when they're all fighting Frieza. I think it's second or third form. Krillin's in the armor, and then for 2 or 3 frames, he's back in his red suit. His red karate gi, and then he's back into the armor again. I never noticed it.
Yeah, I think there were 2 Zoros in one scene.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, one part he's standing still, and the other he's fighting the guy. And then the 2 Zoros fall down because one of Luffy's stupid things he says. And yeah,
it's a little bit stiff, huh?
Yeah.
Well, not too bad, but don't force it. Don't force it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put some oil on this guy.
Yeah, we use olive oil
like a famous rapper.
But anyway, yeah.
I'll stop those jokes.
Yeah, please. Anyway,
so
yeah, it seems like is it his shoulder or the bicep that's stiff?
Elbows, world, elbows, elbow, like elbow.
Yeah, like Elmo. Yeah,
elbow, world, elbows, world.
Okay, so double jointed elbows. Okay, wrists seem to rotate well.
Wrist rockers.
Well, I think it's ankle rockers, what they call it, but yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, I can't see anything on the camera, babe. So when you turn around.
Just...
Darn it.
So yeah, pretty good butterfly. We can't do behind because it's gonna be a pain in the butt.
Well, I mean, you have to remove the cape, but yeah. Well, even then, I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, this is a pretty stiff figure. Remember to put some olive oil or shock oil on this guy.
Yeah, and you don't need
Put
much
your
of
whole
that
bottle.
stuff.
Put your whole.
No, you only put like 1 or 2 drops per joint, and you kind of slowly work it in. We have a few. Well, we have a few tonks in our trunks, toys, and
finally a figure with good armor plates.
Yeah. Well, I found a hack.
Second floor.
Well, I found a life hack, or whatever we call it, for the characters with armored plates that fall off. Get clear nail polish and just put a tiny dab on each little joint, and they'll actually stay in once dried.
All right, elbows, knees, and toes.
The double jointed knees, that's pretty good.
Ankle rockers.
The ankles kind of rotate a little bit. Thighs have some rotation, obviously.
And now...
ab crunch. Yeah, he seems pretty stiff. I hear some squeaking.
Now tail.
Yeah, the tail.
They rarely have this.
Oh, it's like a ball socket in the second joint.
And every single figure is pretty good.
Yeah, most of the tails seem pretty good with SH.
Yeah, they should make SH Godzilla.
It'd be like $1 million. It'd be like $700.
Who knows?
Yeah, and probably have like...
Well, it's not Dragon Ball, so it'd be a lot cheaper.
Yeah, they really gouge with Dragon Ball.
And One Piece, better quality, and it's cheaper.
Well,
especially for that My Hero guys.
Oh, the My Hero Macadamia nut. Well, I mean, those designs have more detail and more colors, per figure.
Plus, the figures are really darn cheap.
Well, I think they're probably within that $80 to $90 range. I mean, they're not cheap, but still, they're probably about 10 or 15.
It's cheaper than this guy.
Well, this guy is out of print, babe. He was made quite a few years ago, so it's kind of the collector's market, so to speak.
And yeah, we just play with the guys.
Yeah, we play with them a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, people, for what you've just heard, collectors. I'm sorry for. Yeah, but yeah.
Well, they're toys. They're meant to be played with. I mean, if you want to make stop motion or put them on a shelf, that's fine. Do what you want to do. We're going to do what we want to do.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't see the point in a...
If people can do weird stuff with them, we can play with them like toys.
Well, I mean, that's what they are, essentially. I mean, yes, they're, highly articulated and, they're expensive or whatever and highly detailed, but still, they're toys, They're meant to be played with.
Yeah. Alright, so here's a size comparison with Cooler.
Yeah, and Cooler's a rather large figure in his own right, so yeah, look how much smaller. Yeah, King Cold is humongous.
Holy macaronis.
Holy macadamia nut.
Holy My Hero Macadamia Nut. I'll be My Hero Academia Nut. My Hero Macadamia.
Yeah, and of course, Mecha Frieza is much smaller than... Well, any form of Frieza, any, fourth form variation would be much smaller than King Cold. But yeah, almost like having Galactus.
Against Ant-Man.
Yeah. But yeah, King Cold. So what do you think of his articulation and everything? What would you give him out of 10?
An articulation... it's pretty good. Well, I don't know. The cape has limits him a lot. Yeah,
unfortunately. They should just get included a cloth cape. I don't think it would have been that much more expensive. But yeah, I don't think a cloth cape would have raised the price that much.
Yeah, 5 cents. So they would have sold it for $50. They should have sold it for $20 more.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think a cloth cape would have helped, but otherwise, I mean, when you give,
well, hey,
how do you
at
rate
least
him?
It's not Nintendo thanking you for buying a $500 console. They give you a stupid ass can of Pringles.
Well, it was a $700 console that switched to. Yeah, it was like $700.
Yeah, once I asked in a store here, Galaxy Planet, I think the name was. But yeah, it's.
Well, I mean, here it's like 14,000 pesos, so it's probably over $700 here.
Yeah, no, it's like $700 here.
Well, a bit more than that, depending on the exchange rate.
Well, Mexican pesos, actually.
Yeah, pesos, because you live in Mexico.
Well, it's Mexican pesos.
Oh, good Lord. I know. All right, so what would you give him out of 10?
I'll give him an honest 8 out of 10 because of the articulation and it sounds like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put some.
It
oil
sounds
on
like
some of
Mickey
the
Mouse
joints.
getting tortured with Chinese water torture. Sounds like Mickey Mouse and
Yeah, I mean he has a
Chinese
decent
water
amount of accessories, but I mean yeah, he has 4 faceplates total, including the one that he comes with on. He has 3 additional sets of hands. 4. If you include the ones, 4 total sets of hands. Does have the giant sword, but again, if you think it's going to work as a replacement sword for your Trunks figure, no, the
No.
handle is way too huge. He has the cross arms, and again, for me personally, it's like, well, that's kind of a signature pose for Piccolo and Vegeta, and if
And every
everybody
single other
comes with it, then
bad
it's
guy.
no longer a signature pose.
I think
That
even
and
Kid
the
Goku once did it.
oh Jesus!
Well, they
But
didn't
anyway,
make the figure.
yeah,
It'd be pretty cool. Like, what he does it.
huh?
He's like,
But
happy.
for me, with these cross arm pieces, they're always a pain in the booty to put on.
They're
They
a
never
pain in the
quite
booty to-
remove. They're able to remove the bicep, of the standard arms. He's been disarmed. All right. Well.
Oh no! No, that thing keeps falling off.
Yeah, we might have to put a little bit of clear nail polish in the little segments. Yeah, I did that with the Ginyu Force because most of the Ginyu Force's armor plates fall off consistently, and same with Turles and Raditz, respectively, with one with the arm and one with the leg. And essentially, I put a very tiny bit of clear nail polish, in the joint and let it dry well, then put the part back in, and it seems to work really well. So that's kind of the hack. If you get figures from these SH or they're too loose, or or say arm falls off of the bicep, or the hands just won't stay in, put a tiny bit of clear nail polish, let it dry, and then it's a lot better. Maybe over time it'll wear out.
I love Akira Toriyama and all of his work, but yeah.
I knew a butt was coming. Okay, what's the butt?
Well, he never uses good characters.
Yeah, that's true. He creates all these great characters and then never really utilizes them.
And yeah.
Damn it, Layton.
Then
Jesus.
Then he forgets about everyone except his favorite babies, Goku and Vegeta.
Yeah, the Goku and Vegeta show. That's what I used to call Super when it came on. It's like, oh, it's the Goku and Vegeta show. As much as I like them, yeah, at least like Toyotoro's bringing back Yamcha and Tien, and he made Piccolo and Gohan actually cool again, and not just
he was trying to do cool stuff, and Akira Toriyama said, "No, it's Goku and Vegeta show."
Well, I don't know about that, but yeah, I mean, I think Goten and Trunks have been such a letdown since like post Buu saga. And it's like, well, I remember a version of Trunks that's a teenager that really kicks a lot of booty, and he's a really great character, but they never really have.
And then I made him a scrawny guy. Then I made him scrawny.
Oh,
they made him buff, then I made him scrawny again.
Well, they screwed him up in Super. Yeah, they screwed up Future Trunks. Like when Future Trunks should have debuted coming back looking like BoJack Trunks. That would have been awesome. And they should have gave him either Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue or some kind of unique variation. I mean, well, he does have the Super Saiyan Rage, but not in the manga.
And in consequence of that, not in the remake.
Yeah, that's going to be friggin' dumb.
I'm not going to watch the remake.
Oh, I will, but I wish they'd take the best parts of both, I like the Soul Sword. You need to put this part in there, baby, for the top part, I believe. Cruddenstein. But essentially, yeah, I like the Soul Sword that Future Trunks gets. I like the Super Saiyan Rage. Like, I think you got it upside down, possibly. I don't know, buddy. Well, there is an instruction booklet. We're becoming old men. We've stayed too long in the time chamber. Now we're ancient. I think you got it upside down now for sure.
that just... All right, well, we'll not do that.
We'll figure that out later. I mean, yeah.
But yeah, really good figure. How much do you give this guy?
I'll give him... I don't want to say quite 10, but I would give him at least an 8 or a 9. I'm not sure, to be honest. I know this is the first time I'm really not too sure. But he does have good articulation aside from the hindrance of the armor and the big plastic cape. So, I mean, that's kind of one thing.
Oh, and yeah,
but still, I think the tail is cool.
I also want to promote a channel on Poop Talk. I don't use that app much.
Yeah.
I just do it because I want.
It was peer pressure, man. My friends made me do it.
Actually, yeah. Well, they made me use it then. Then I wanted to do. So yeah, my channel is called Majin Buu Edits and stuff.
Okay, well, we'll put it in the description. Yeah, he does make videos about One Piece and Dragon Ball and just kind of silly, fun things.
Yeah, well,
one thing is he definitely
Spanish.
Yeah, so maybe you guys will just have to learn some Spanish.
We'll
be like that jerk Bad Bunny. You have 6 months to learn Spanish. I cannot speak English, but I am capable of explaining this and nothing more. Yeah, it's a big irony if you say you can't speak English in English. Yeah, that guy's a dope.
If you said, well, hey, at least I can't speak English, but I'll try my best. No.
Yeah.
Fuck this stupid ass show. Oops, that's lit.
Yeah, let's stop saying cuss words. Okay, we're at the 20-minute mark, so we'd better wrap it up or no one's gonna watch this.
How much are...
I'll give him an 8.5. He does have really good details. I think maybe the flaws are in the bulk of the shoulder armor and his plastic cape, but otherwise, well, he does have a bit of squeaking, but again, that can be remedied with a bit of oil, not motor oil, just other shock oil or olive oil. Oh, you little turkey butt.
What?
All right, so yeah, let's just kind of pose him up one last time with his sons. The family reunion that will never be, unfortunately. Well, actually, yeah, I was thinking like, oh, they killed him off. It's like, oh yeah, the Dragon Balls, duh. You know, they could bring King Cold back.
No, they were trying to, but then as an excuse, they made Pilaf and the game wish for money. Heck, they should have whispered world domination instead of money.
Well, I mean, even then, like, okay, you'd be on paper, you'd be the ruler of the world, but then Goku and Vegeta would just show up. So I mean, yeah, but yeah, they should bring back King Cold, make cooler canon.
I think they are.
Yeah, now they should. Oh, I heard Toro is going to. Yeah, I guess he's going to fight Gohan.
Now that Toriyama. Well, I'm not saying anything bad.
Well, we love Toriyama, but yeah,
now that he won't stop making bad decisions for Dragon Ball, like the Goku and Vegeta show.
Yeah, I mean, I like Goku and Vegeta, but yeah, when you have like over 50 characters that are really good and you only use two of them.
He didn't even like Vegeta. It was his less favorite character. He literally wanted to kill him off. But the fans loved him so much.
Well, I hated Vegeta at first too, so I get that. Like, especially Vegeta is such a freaking jerk on Planet Namek. But yeah, Vegeta does have his redemption, and because he's such a badass and such a jerk, you kind of like him, and you wanted to see him beat the crap out of people. All right, so this is the Frieza Cold family. I know we have them kind of posed awkwardly, but I don't really have two free hands to repose them. So, actually, yeah, the lighting is better from this angle.
So yeah,
everybody.
How much will you give this guy?
I'll give him an 8.5. 8.5. Like yeah, he definitely looks really cool.
8.5.
Yeah, especially for being as big as he is. And one thing that's good though is he does stand quite well. You know, between the tail and the big feet, like he's not going to fall over unless you're just absolutely drunk or stupid. So I mean, yeah, he stands really well. He looks really good. The articulation's pretty darn good considering the hindrances of the shoulder pads and the plastic.
This throne's mine now.
Hey, I'll take you up on that offer. Maybe I will be the ruler of the universe after all. Oh no, that plan backfired. Monkeys! I went to the zoo and I saw monkeys. Monkey poo. Their monkeys are flinging poo at me, father.
And you are
Stop being such a crybaby.
And you're deported from the galaxy because I'm ruler of the world now.
Gotta get in my little space pod.
Shh! Shut up.
I saw a monkey once at the zoo.
Alright,
Father.
If you don't like skits, don't watch this.
Yeah. Okay, well, we better wrap this up. Okay, so I give him about an 8.5. What do you give him, babe? Out of
8.5. 8.4.
8.4?
Yeah, well, it's the maximum is 8 out of 10, or just 8.
Well, I think we're giving out of 10. So yeah, 8.5. I'm saying you're saying 8.4 of 10. All right, well, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you stuck with us. It's a little bit longer than our normal ones.
All right, so bye.
Diamond Dudes out.